Hey, what's up? This is William Neff, and this is my take on Batman vs. Superman: The Dawn of Justice. So I'm going to do this review in two parts. The first part will be a typical film review where I tell you whether I like the film or not, and we talk about some of the technical aspects of the film. The second part will be spoiler-laden, where I will kind of cover from the perspective of a comic book fan, what this film means, what it does, and what it accomplishes. So let's dive right into the first part. The first thing you'll notice while watching it is difficult. It is not very accessible. It is confusing, which is a gripe that many people have already kind of labeled it with. It has dream sequences, and it has flash forward and flash back, and it has a lot of kind of comic book elements that are not explained if you aren't a comic book fan. There are moments that'll kind of leave you a little bewildered. This has been the criticism of a lot of Schneider films. And this is no surprise. I think what critics are so upset with is that this film does not deliver on the promise that was Man of Steel. I think Man of Steel had some very compelling story elements in the first act, and then kind of devolved to two unbreakable men beating the crap out of each other for an insane amount of time. I think that was not very compelling. I think that it almost felt boring, even though you were seeing something that was so large scale and so crazy. With the second film, I think that a lot of people were waiting for there to be stronger storytelling elements. I think that they were waiting for Batman to be paid off more, to get more into his backstory. I think that they wanted Superman to be more human, and what you kind of get is you get an okay movie. Superman is kind of over the top in this film and kind of his cornball portrayal. He almost looks like 50 Shades of Grey meets The Notebook at times when he interacts with Lois Lane and their relationship, which, I mean, is obviously to get butts in seats and to make this more of a romance film. But, I mean, it feels ridiculous sometimes, and it's not that compelling. I've beat it up now. Let's talk about the good elements as far as it being a film. It's entertaining. It's wildly entertaining. The visual spectacle is ridiculous. I mean, there are shades of 300 in this when Wonder Woman comes into the film, and they have these beautiful slow motion action takes where you're like, wow, this is insane. And the scale of the action, I mean, I don't want to spoil too much, but Superman gets hit with a nuclear missile in this movie, and it is awesome. For as far as just being an entertaining movie, yeah, it's got that. Will it be memorable for you if you don't read the comics and aren't a big comic book fan? I don't know. I can't tell you, but I can tell you that my girlfriend enjoyed it. I mean, as far as a solid star review, I wouldn't be as brutal as everyone else. I'd give this movie a 6 or a 7 out of 10, just from a film standpoint. Anyway, I'm Will Neff. You might think I'm a total idiot. I kind of do myself, but that's my take on Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. And if you haven't seen it, please go see it and leave a comment what you thought.